So I never thought I would be a dancer, never. But Butoh is different. Maybe Butoh, you arrive with your own body, and from your body you dance. So you can be old, you can be young, you can be sick, you can be in good health, maybe it doesn't matter, you still dance. You can try to change your body for the dance, but you can also dance with your own body. So if you're sick or if you're old, if you have pain, you can still dance. Whereas other dance, you need to force your body to have this specific way of dancing. So it's a lot more freedom, I think, Butoh. You arrive with this reality, with this emotion, with this body, and from there, you dive and you dance. That's why I think Butoh, the older you get, the more interesting it is. And a lot of older people dance Butoh, it's great. Yeah. 結構前ね。でもその時はButoh全然知らなかった。初めて見て。イベント行って一緒に行ってでも全然Butoh I didn't know anything. It's just I arrived in a small place and there's this skinny Butoh dancer, a man quite old dancing, and that's it. So it was a big revelation. すごい感動した。もうって感じ。もうすごい。First time I saw someone dancing like that, I was like really repulsed. I was like, oh, I don't want to see, but at the same time, I was like, I want to watch forever. It was like I was sweating. I was like, oh my god, what is that? It really made a big impression. But then I started a few years later. I think I didn't start right away. I had to let it sink. And then a few years later, when I was in Bangkok, when I was living in Bangkok, I saw another performance, and then I decided that's what I need to do. And the first workshop of Butoh I did, it was the feeling of coming home, which was very unexpected and very surprising because I've been living in many countries and I don't have a feeling of home. Even France for me is not really my home. So I never had this feeling, oh, I am home. But the first time I did Butoh, I was, oh my god, this is home. It was such a strange and surprising feeling. Yeah, Butoh is my home. If I do a performance, there's always a story. Even if I improvise, there's always a story. So there's always a backbone. And I follow this story. I don't know how I'm going to interpret it, but I have a story. I think that makes depth to the dance. Because Butoh is not just like free and I dance and it's good. No, there's something in the body, and the body is dancing this story. So I always have a story. So sometimes I have a choreography and I follow, but I think in between I have spots. So I know what I'm going to do because I follow my story, or sometimes some movements are very important, so I need to dance them. But in between, I don't know what's going to happen because I want to leave freedom for my body at this moment. How does it want to express? But I also I always communicate with the audience. So I listen to them, and sometimes I feel they need to breathe a little bit. So I kind of calm down. Or sometimes I feel they're a little bit going away, so I need to attract more. So I need to bring them more. So, and the environment. So it's a mix of specific point and improvisation, but there is always a story.